tonight about injection and superchargers. This is the injector butterfly, and this is the supercharger. The supercharger is nothing but an air pump. It pumps air inside the engine, enable it to build more horsepower, and puts air inside of it and makes it burn better. These are the injectors. Up on top of them, 3 red spots. When you see the 3 red spots disappear, you know the man's wide open and on the fuel.
Butch Schultz backs in, and this is a brand new 1987 Ford Tiempo body with a blown 500+ cubic inch Ford motor. Butch is a body shop owner and a perfectionist. This is absolutely flawless automobile. For a fiberglass body, it is beautiful. The motor here again maintained by his young son, Butch Schultz Jr., 16 years old, and a great job. Here comes Butch Schultz, wheels up and hammer down. Look out. Tremendous work, beautiful job for Butch Schultz. Front end was up in the air, and he carried it all the way to the end of the track. A fine exhibition run for Magnum Force out of Mantua, Ohio. Butch Schultz, a true competitor and a fine gentleman.
Exhibition continues now with the Avenger, driven by our friend Gary Collins out of El Dorado Springs, Missouri.
Gary Collins runs a 1986 Ford Mustang with a supercharged all-aluminum Hemi engine tucked underneath that fiberglass body, and Ray backing him into the box. Gary's going to test the drive line out, make sure everything's in good shape. First shot of Gary, big man in a little car, and he's hammering down on the big KB, the aluminum Keith Black. Ray will back him into the starting line area, get him all hooked up, and here comes the Avenger, Gary Collins, farmer in El Dorado Springs, Missouri. He and his lovely wife, Kim, and their children farming several acres there in and around the El Dorado Springs. In wintertime, it's time to hit the roads, go truck pulling. Gary running an exhibition funny car tonight. He also drives one of the finest 4-wheel drive pulling trucks in America in exhibition. Big Budweiser boss, and Bob, that's a wild truck now. That is truly exciting. Green.
We saw him make a heck of a pull with the Budweiser boss at our show in Anaheim. Let's see how he does with the Avenger.
Here comes Gary. Watch him.
Right to the end of the track.
Gary Collins really put the distance on it tonight. A beautiful job with the Avenger.
You're looking at the Chi-Town Hustler.
Mike Hoff out of Littletown, Pennsylvania, driving a Chi-Town Hustler. This car's sister car was a national record holder in drag racing. Mike Hoff drives the Chi-Town Hustler. Mike makes his home in Littletown, Pennsylvania. A blown Keith Black Hemi underneath the hood, and this is one fine competitive vehicle. Let's watch Mike Hoff. He hooks up to the sled and gets ready to go for the ride of a lifetime. There's a good shot of the injectors and the blower motor, the big pump sitting on top of the engine. See the distributor sticking out the side there, and a big horsepower. These engines that Mike Hoff built, the aluminum Keith Black motors, probably producing around 1,700 horsepower, running on alcohol. No nitrous oxide or nitrous methane allowed in this sport. Those are both oxygen-carrying fuels. Can't have any oxygen-carrying fuels. Aviation, alcohol, gasoline, the only fuels allowed in this sport. Well, Mike's all hooked up. He rolls the slack out for the Chi-Town Hustler. Let's see how the man does. He is Mark Tough. Green comes on the sled. Mike cleans the motor out real well, and watch the front end go up on Chi-Town.
Right down the length of the track.
Bob, once the front end comes up and they're carrying the front tires up in the air, the only way that they have of controlling these vehicles are by individual rear brakes. And to touch the rear brakes brings them around just a little bit. Also lose a lot of momentum, so they want to stay off those brakes as long as possible.
We'll be back with more exciting action. This is Ford Budweiser United States Hot Rod Association Truck and Tractor Pull Championships.